Hot.
Mike, now we can breathe.
Yeah.
For once.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? Just 2 points that, yeah? 2 points a draw?
2 points a draw, yeah.
Hey, listen, we'll take it.
I take everything today. But just because we were just a kick away from the victory, I can say, and we get the ball back when they were attacking the last 78 minutes we're in, when we made the last turnover.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Zuliani did a great job there as well. Oh,
Man, what to say? Come on, a couple of thoughts, guys. If you have any thoughts, se avete qualche pensiero da condividere.
yeah. I'll quickly say my thoughts. Hey, listen, like 10 minutes into this match, someone told you we'd take 13-13 draw. A shot to win it. You'd take it, wouldn't you?
No. Listen, of course, we were so close to the victory because probably we deserve it more. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about, but we were in the game. And that's, for me, probably the big takeaway of this game. After one half of defense, we start building up patiently.
Yeah.
We can discuss about some decision we took, like why did that 3-man's line out instead of something else in the second last 10 minutes.
We'll analyze those at some. Yeah, we'll analyze those. But I think like a caldo, tell me.
A caldo so contento, Mike. A caldo, what I have to say, I'm happy. We scrap away that ghost of the World Cup. I love to hear a little stadium, a French stadium, silent for the game, and then be happy at the end for a draw. There.
Yeah, when you put it like that, that's you take that. Don't you? Also, I think
in the second half they start singing the Marseillaise in the first 10 minutes of the second half means something. So that's, for me, is the takeaway too.
Yeah, man. I also think like it clicked near the end, right? You can see sort of how we want to play. Yeah, it sort of clicked at the end. I thought, oh man.
Yeah, we are close, vicinissimi. Yes, of course. Guys, we are live on Fratelli di Rugby Bicocciotto, so I'm speaking in English in general. So, but you can write in Italian, potete scrivere in italiano e vi traduco, se proprio volete. Shivering, I cannot believe it, ACTC. So, I don't know where. Look, what I said on my other chat, I said I like the way I saw Garbisi in the eyes, even before that.
He was amazing. That's the best I think he's played for a team.
No, that's true. Go.
No. Go ahead.
No, Zuliani was right doing what we want to see from Zuliani. We had a couple of mistakes here and there from other players. That little knock on by Ruzza, for example, when we were attacking. There's no reason to go there. You have two people there, but then Spagnolo coming from the bench, Quasimodo doing his work. Yes, Giuseppe, siamo là pure noi, but at the end we are happy. Of course, here we are with some of them write it. I was almost there to write a couple of those. Mike, of course, usually the team that play 14 should lose those kind of games, but probably we are not still there to kill the game in that way. But this gives confidence to build.
Not against France. Yeah. I mean, like, listen, France. The English commentators, I don't know if you watched the English commentary, were like, "Oh, this isn't the same France, this, that, and the other." But also, like, we were putting them under pressure in defence as well. So, like, yeah, it probably was a combination that this isn't the same France as last year.
We are not in Italy.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. We're not the same Italy, and yeah, good to see. And I think Quesada, like I said to you, he was going to earn his stripes from this week from the Ireland game, and he's sort of shown a little bit like what we can do. I mean, it's tough pill to swallow that it's a draw, but hey, we take it. We'll call it karma for the Australia match, and then hopefully all other ones come towards us. But a lot to improve on. We've got 2 tough games coming up, but two games that we could probably go.
Antonio, I think you're missing the point. It's not the 6th place. For me, the wooden spoon is something that I don't want to see. And with this, you don't have the wooden spoon anyway, because the wooden spoon is when you lose the full games, right? Am I right? No. Also,
yeah. So 6th place.
Anyway, but it's not that the point.
Yeah.
Because you were not expecting to see a game going in that way. Everybody was saying, if I go in some chats, I can see, oh, they're gonna give us 40 points, they're gonna give us those points. Or why Menoncello is on the wing.
Mate, Menoncello was unreal
every week.
He was the best player on the pitch. Let's have him there all the time. I'm happy with that.
No, but also think about we want other people in the team. I get it, but that is the whitewash. Sorry, it's not a whitewash, Mister. Thank you, Gambero. Here I'm reading a couple of messages from our chat. Menoncello was unreal, unstoppable. Vincent had a great game as well. We only got upper hand on scrums when they decided to keep a man out wide. A lot of positive, but also a lot of negatives. They shouldn't be hidden by the result. That's true too. But hey, we played
poorly, and we drew with France. That's what we need to say. We didn't play the best of our ability, right? Oh, do you remember what I said 2 weeks ago? I was like, if we play 80-90% of our potential based on the first game against England, and then if we use Cardiff when we run away at Cardiff as the benchmarker as our best, we can make the best teams in the world like suffer. We were probably similar sort of where we were at with England, certainly in the second half. And we made one of the best teams in the world suffer. We've still got a lot more room to grow ourselves. So, hey.
I mean, who lost this game is not Italy, it's France, if we have to say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Like, it was in France were what, 10-0 up, weren't they? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we came back and we did what we needed to do. But
now the big point it's already thinking next, no? Is if we're gonna go up and down with the performance, a classic Italian thing, or we're gonna stick with a defensive effort.
Yeah, no, we need to find the energy for Scotland. Like, Scotland are going to be riding a high.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So tomorrow we're gonna speak about this game, the next game too, at the Classic Weekly podcast. But I mean, I think it's great. I like the way even Varney tackles today, like he did against Ireland, I can say.
That was the Varney of the Premiership today.
Sorry?
That was the Varney of the Premiership today. Like, confident with his kicking, making decisions like that. Even in attack, his like support lines were brilliant. Yeah, hey, good. Like, I want our boys to be confident and like play well and, you know, blessed.
Yeah, we're gonna think about how all the players are after this game, and after that we have to think how to prepare the game. So after all what Quesada said this week, all the speculation, too much speculation about what he said, I think in general, then we can speak about tomorrow probably. I think this is the good answer on a building process from Italy.
Yeah, today was the mark of the defense, right? Defense got us out of trouble.
what we were looking for was to stay tight in the game. We've been there all this game. We were almost closed. It's the second out of 3 games, and the second was Ireland that smashed us. But the other 2 games we were so close, both situations, to get points anyway. Because today the best was finding a defensive point. Lost.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, right, like we saw a lot of positives today. Like I think, especially in the second half, Gael Fiku was struggling to cope with. I know obviously he was on his own in centre, but like our centre's had him on toast as well, and he's like possibly one of the best defensive centres of all time, right? So like, man, like we get like, and like you said, I think this game properly shook some of like the questions around players, right? Like, oh, why have they got? Hey, perfect, right? We got Brecht, who had a sensational game, right? We had who else? Menoncello on the wing, brilliant game. I thought Fabretto had a very good game until he came off. Obviously, he started a debut and he had 5 minutes of international rugby prior to this. So like, he did very, very well on the step up. Ross Vincent was unreal. Quesada put some bold calls on the table for this game. How good was he as well? Like, they paid off.
They paid off. Exactly. Mori, no line breaks in the defense, because that was the big, huge question about him, and was there with good connection. We can, man, if we have to say something like not good, of course, we don't have a back 3 that it's able to kick so well, because we saw a couple of times doing that.
When they were kicking long, yeah, we were struggling.
Yeah, long, we need those good kicks. We don't have those Ioane style of kicking there.
Did Marin come in at fullback at the end?
Fullback, he covered well. The scrum works, I think, under so
I'll need to find my comment from like the under-20s where we need to keep him at fullback. Hey, good to have him an option there, because he has a monster boot as well. So like, we were talking about kicking already. Like, it looks like Quesada's looking a little bit at the future. Where are our deficits? Where can we find the attributes and the strengths of the players? Boom. Still got Pani as well to play. Man, we're moving in the right direction. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest.
Man of the match, if you have to give a man of the match, that's probably the hardest question, because probably the team, I can say the team today. I don't have one. Let's say Menoncello, maybe.
Yeah, Menoncello. For like, just because of how even the try, right? It was off his line break, and yeah, and he like defensively, he just stood up, right? He stood up early. France had some good players as well. That's the thing, like.
But Jalibert was out for injury. I don't care, because this is.
Is this what people are saying already?
Of course they're gonna say that. Of course they're gonna say that.
Mate, who cares? Like, how many games have we had injuries, like multiple yellow cards, red cards dictate the outcome? No one ever talks about that. They just point at the score and they make a narrative about Italy. Like, no, like, the boys showed heart. They worked their arse off in the first half. They literally bled, like, and fought for every single scrap. And then in the second half, the game opened up. Maybe because of Dante leaving, maybe not. We don't know. I know a lot of people be like, oh, it's because of that, right? But we found opportunities to attack. We grew in confidence, and we were playing some really nice ball. So credit where credit's due. I think, it's a tale of two halves. Like, if Wales would have come back against Scotland to win the other week, people wouldn't have been necessarily saying, oh, how it's because of this, it's because of that. They would have congratulated Wales and moved on. So we deserve the same respect as a rugby playing nation, right?
That's the respect. So I hope also the Italian fan they're gonna be on that way, because I'm reading stuff on Twitter like crazy. This is the best result of Italy in France ever in the story of nation, and people is saying worst France ever. Vaffanculo. I can say that. Vaffanculo.
Well, you say this, right? Like, if France did what France do, right? Like, always do red cards against Scotland. Like, at least we got a rub of the green. And I said to you at half time, like, I just want a bit of rub of the green. We got our rub of the green. Like, it was a reckless, dangerous tackle, and it was a red card. Like, that's not our fault. You play who's in front of you, and ultimately we played better than them in the second half. Vast majority of the second half, we were on top. Vast majority of the first half, they're on top, right? Do I think that we deserve the win? Probably, right? Probably, because we kept our discipline. We did less handling errors. If you look at the stats across the board, right?
Oh, between first and second half was completely different.
So different. But anyway, I know we're going to talk about tomorrow. So
we'll speak tomorrow night for a long time. So if you want to listen us talking tomorrow about this game and the upcoming game, probably with some more data analysis, thoughts, see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Italy time, 8 p.m. UK time for the Fratelli di Rugby podcast tomorrow. A draw is a draw. Ok. Ciao a tutti, Mike.
Ciao,
buona serata.
ciao. Anche voi. Ciao.